Good afternoon, my fellow Sikh students, family, and friends. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Morgan Butts, and I am a fifth-year graduating super senior at the Charlotte Engineering Early College. I'm sad that I'm not given the opportunity to speak in person to you, but I'm very grateful for a chance to share my thoughts with you here today. Over the past few weeks, I've been thinking a lot about my time at Sikh and reflecting and trying to figure out what's the most important thing that I've learned over these past 5 years. And it turns out the answer to that question was shown to me all the way first semester of freshman year in our engineering class. We had a project where we were given 10 or so objects and we had to model them in this 3D modeling software. We had to, at the end of the week, we worked in groups, and your grade was based on how many you could get right by the end of that time. But the fun part was you couldn't get credit for an object until every other person in your group got it correct as well. When Mr. King told me these parameters, I was freaking out. Not only did I have very little experience with any kind of software of any kind, but many people in my group didn't know that much about it either. Needless to say, it was a challenging project, but I remember it because it was the first thing that really showed me, hey, this is Sikh, and if there's one thing we're going to teach you by the end of your time here is how to be resilient. Specifically, how to be resilient when you're put outside your comfort zone. In middle school, I found success by focusing on my learning, making sure that I did my work and I did everything I needed to do to understand the concepts. This was not the case at Sikh. Even if I was a illustrator, inventor, master, I would have failed the project if everyone in my group couldn't make their parts. And really, my success was codependent on their success, and I did not like that. It just wasn't my style. Unfortunately for freshman me, it didn't matter what my style was. I had to learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And on top of that kind of resiliency, the project also showed me the resiliency it takes to work at something over and over and over again. I can't tell you how many times we tried to get those shapes right, like each of them. Like the tool was supposed to work, but it didn't exactly work the way we wanted it to, so we have to do something else, then we come back. It was a mess, and it took a lot of time and a lot of effort. But again, that wasn't the exception, it was the standard at Sikh. That kind of dedication is something that we kind of had to grow accustomed to over the years. And this is not only in our engineering courses, but all of our courses. And learning these lessons was challenging. I mean, it was bitter work, but the results were worth it because we're stronger, we're tougher. We had this seminar class, and in it, freshman or sophomore year, we had to take a test to see how much grit we had. I don't remember what I got, I don't really know what everyone else got, but I bet if we took it again today, we'd score much higher than we did originally. And I, for one, am encouraged by this because in a world that has no shortage of new challenges for us, I can't think of anything better than the ability to be resilient. So for that, I just have to say thank you. Thank you, Sikh. Thank you to our teachers, our administration, our faculty and staff, our UNCC professors, mentors, coaches, anyone who ever encouraged us, family and friends, for pushing us to do greater. It's a great gift and very appreciative of it. Thank you for listening to my message today, and I hope you all stay safe out there.